Hey St. Mark's fam, Elle here, daughter of Kim and Steve. As you all know, I am an ER nurse at Fort Hamilton Hospital, and I was asked to record a small video as to why I donate and why it's important for you guys to donate as well. So, being I'm an ER nurse at Fort, we are a primary stroke center, but we also are recently a level 3 trauma center, which is awesome. And that's kind of the big background of my story. So I was never allowed to donate before. I was always told I couldn't because mom had Guillain-Barré twice and they didn't know if it was passed on in the blood, if it was genetic or what. And they also don't know what triggers it and if I could get it still. So I never donated before. My why, I guess, starts because of work. So I love my job. I love saving lives. I love, heart attacks, GI bleeds, strokes, you name it. Not really strokes. I don't like neuro, but you got it. So since we become a trauma center, we get to actually take traumas. They come to us and then we decide if they need to fly out. So sometimes you'll hear the helicopters go by and, you can think, oh, that's pretty bad. And that's what caused me to start donating. So with coronavirus, we have been very, 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 very short. I cannot stress enough how short on blood. So O negative as the universal donor, anybody and their mother can receive O negative blood no matter what their blood type is. So that's really rare and that's the best kind of blood to have. If you have O negative, please consider donating. Anyways, so we were completely out of O negative, completely out. So we had a trauma come in. It was a young girl, my age. She had been in an extremely bad car accident. She ended up not surviving. After a couple days, they withdrew life support, but we didn't have any blood to give her. We had to wait for her to be typed and screened, and it came back and we got her blood type, and then we were able to give her the correct blood. But that delay in care was so crucial at that time because she had lost so much blood that I don't think it would have made a difference in her case with all the other comorbidities, but we need that blood. Those seconds do count, truly. She ended up, I think, getting 30 units of red blood cells alone. They completely depleted their storage. They had to reschedule all of their elective surgeries the next day because they didn't have blood in case they might need to give a patient blood. It's 30 units is a lot. So one donation, I believe they gives 1 unit of red blood cells, 1 unit of fresh frozen plasma, and 1 unit of platelets. So that's 3 different units in one donation. So you could go donate and you could save 3 different lives that way. Platelets, FFP, and RBCs are very important in traumas and in our sick and cancer patients too. Some patients also just have bleeds. So it's super important, and I ask that you guys just consider donating. It doesn't take much. I think my donation took 7.5 minutes, which was like a new record, because I have really good veins, really, that's why. But it doesn't take much time. They give you snacks and drinks, and it's a really cool thing. They also give you t-shirts usually for it, so like you can be proud that you're a donor. But I just, you could truly save a life, and that's huge. It doesn't take much. Just sitting on your butt, you could save a life. Squeezing a ball, they give you a little ball to squeeze. I hate needles, so I had to hold someone's hand, but they're really great, truly. You feel the good you're doing while you do it. So hopefully you guys will consider donating. I know it's scary, but it's super worth it. And you never know how many lives you could save, truly. It makes a big difference. So thank you for your time. God bless.